Hello, everybody. Welcome back to South Georgia football at its finest. I'm Andrew Schnitker, and welcome in to the Blitz. Well, Fitzgerald and Brooks County, that's where we're starting tonight. They're meeting in Quitman, and what has turned into quite a new rivalry. The winner in this game isn't going to seal up a region title with this win, but their odds would grow to an all-time high, and it's another decisive region game in AA for our Jeannie K. Tupper Game of the Week. Purple Hurricanes beat up on Brooks last season 39-0. That surely has played into some motivation for those Trojans and dynamic quarterback Malcolm Parrish. And we're going to start tonight in Quitman from the very beginning. First quarter, Parrish making plays with his arm and his feet. He can create from all over the field. Check out this bomb to Ada Jenkins. I'm going to use it again. Attaboy, nice catch into Fitzgerald territory. Now same drive, Parrish back to pass. Not running around here. He's going to a strike to Xavier Medlock. That's going to be a touchdown, out jumping the defender for an early 7-0 lead for the Trojans. Now, this is a punt return for Fitzgerald just a little bit later on in this game. From the 15-yard line out, no one's catching Larry Stewart. This is a big jump for Fitzgerald to get this game tied back at 7 apiece. 85 yards, too. Can't count that one out either. But, of course, Brooks County is going to have a response as they did for most of this game. This is from the goal line. Malcolm Parrish dives into the end zone for a 14-7 lead at this point. But, hey, it shows that Parrish is a little bit human here. From his own goal line, he lobs it deep again. And this time, DJ Smith comes up with the nice snag for Fitzgerald. That would set up this field goal, and Fitzgerald was up 17-14 at the half. They led for most of this game, but get this. Brooks County comes back again. They score on a punt return in the final seconds, winning this game 27-24. Well, in Quad A, the Monroe Tornadoes are out of lifelines in the pursuit of a region championship. Already with one loss in the region, the Tornadoes were looking for that statement game tonight against Americus-Sumter. And in recent seasons, this game has been decided by 4 plays. Unfortunately, right now, we don't have that highlight for you, but Monroe shatters those expectations. We'll get an update from Matt Pritchard a little bit later on. They do win this game by the final score of 27-13. So we're moving on a little bit inside the region to defending region champion, the Cairo Syrup Makers, and they had their chance to respond and maintain control of Region 1, and they maintained that control, playing Worth County at West Thomas Stadium in Cairo. And look, there's already a running clock basically in the third quarter. It's 35-0, and they're just piling on from here. Now, this is a kickoff return by Cairo's Paul Davis. Nice running all the way back down to about the 50-yard line for Cairo. Yeah, he's jacked up. He should be. They're up by 35 points. Now, first down pass by Donald Thomas to Reese Wooten. That's a good one there. That'll get him down a little bit deeper into territory. And then the scramble by Thomas. That's going to be in for the final touchdown of the game in this one. But really, it doesn't matter. When the final score is 42-0, you're looking good. So Cairo continuing to dominate in Region 1 Quad A. They win this one by the final score of 42-0. Well, coming up next, we got all the competition from Quad A Region 1. Doherty and Albany squared off at Hugh Mills, and Westover traveled to Cordele for a date with Crisp County. Stay tuned for more from the Blitz. Welcome back. Valdosta, Lowndes, 2 football programs known throughout the state, even throughout the country. And tonight it was another meeting of the top tradition in South Georgia football. It's another edition of the Wintersville Classic. Now, Lowndes may not hold the overall advantage in the series, but they had the advantage on the field as they were winning, or they won this game last year, plus they had some motivation. But Lowndes not going down without a fight in this one. From Bazemore Hyder Stadium, another classic in the Wintersville chapter. Let's add another one to this great rivalry. Now, we're starting in the third quarter. Valdosta leading 7-3 here. They get a field goal by Gustavus Gonzalez. That would give them a 7-6, or actually, that would put Lowndes at 7-6, just a 1-point lead for the Wildcats. Now, here's Cats. This is a rush for a touchdown to give Valdosta to a 14-6 lead, and they're getting hyped up. Check out the crowd there going crazy as they're feeling an upset. They're about to knock Lowndes off of that mighty perch. But then, quarterback for Lowndes, he's going back to pass, and he finds Nick Bergman for the touchdown. That gets Lowndes to within 14-12 after a no good on the conversion there. And then 2-point conversion, that gets it tied there at 14 all in the fourth quarter. Now check this play out here. Interception by Lowndes. They're going crazy on the sideline. That would get Lowndes into position to win this game, and then we got the game-winning field goal. Check it out by Gonzalez. He's got ice water in his veins, and he nails that one. Lowndes wins this one. Unbelievable final score from Bazemore-Hyder, 17-14. Well, for Albany and Doherty, it hasn't been a banner season. Albany has one win, while Doherty is still searching for its first region victory since 2009. Now, would that search be successful tonight at Hugh Mills Stadium? The Albany Indians were the deciding factor in this one, and from the looks of it, in the third quarter, they're going to say no. Third quarter, Albany up 15-8. First possession for Doherty. Contavious McKenzie on the run. He's going to lose the ball there. Drops right into the lap of Ishmael Marshall for Albany. So Albany in good territory there to score. But after a few penalties, they're back a little bit further and unable on a long third down. They get a completion here to Rantails Williams, but end up punting on that possession. Now, next possession for Doherty, they're back deep again, and someone misses a block here. Not good for the Trojans. Dontravius Heath in for the tackle for a loss. We're getting near the goal line, which is dicey territory because of this. Heath again, he sacks Mike Watley in the end zone, 17-8. Albany up at this point, and then on the punt. Now, next possession for Albany. This is a 3rd and 17. Quarterback draw, Emmanuel Bird. Not flinching here. He's going to get about 19 on that one to get the first down, and then just a few plays later, Albany would score there to make it 24-8, and Albany gets their second win of the season, defeating Doherty by the final score of 31-14. Well, staying in Region 1 4A, Westover traveled to Cordele, licking their wounds from a loss at Cairo 2 weeks ago in Crisp County's last game. The Cougars discovered an offense. They win this one by the final, or they won last week against Doherty 28-8. Starting this one, first quarter, Cougars have the ball at the 43-yard line. Whit Campbell completed a pass to A.J. Mobley, loss of 5 yards on the play, so Cougars looking a little downtrodden there. They have to punt to Westover. Now, T.J. Cromer, he completes a pass to Jalen Benjamin. That's a 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line with just about 5 minutes left in the first quarter, and they're on the drive here. Now, Cromer again, dropping back to pass, hits Jalen Benjamin again for another first down. Cougars getting all the way down, or Patriots getting down all the way to the 38-yard line. So, keeping that ball at the Cougars' 2-yard line on 1st and goal. Cromer doing what he does best, sneaks into the end zone for a touchdown. Extra point good as well. Westover up 7 with less than 2 minutes in the quarter, and they roll on this one. Crisp County can't find their offense. The final score tonight, 27-3. Well, on to the GISA. The Westwood Wildcats are frontrunners in the region and in the state, and that didn't change tonight. Westwood hosting Sherwood Christian over in Camilla. Now, other than the loss to Stratford Academy very early in this season, the Wildcats, well, they've come to play. They've won their games by no less than 19 points. But Sherwood, a vastly improved team this season, although it didn't show tonight at Centennial Stadium. First quarter, Mitch Good hands off to JT Edor, and the Bull there. Bull rushes it in for a 15-0 lead. 8 minutes left in the first quarter for Westwood. The Sherwood Christian trying to get a response back. This is Dalton Todd on this next play coming in, and he's going to hands off to Chasnick Griffin on the 3rd and 1 for Westwood. Able to slow him down there, not able to get it. They don't get it, or they get it there, but then they go 3 and out on the very next series. Now, a little bit more from the Westwood Wildcats. They're going to pile on just a bit more. Mitch Good finds Dylan Smith, and he's going to take it 30 yards after this completion for another touchdown, and the extra point good on that one as well. Look at the stumble. Nice recovery there and in for the end zone effortlessly there. 22-0, Wildcats up with 3:49 left in the first quarter, and they just continue to roll, hosting another shutout. Congratulations to Westwood. They win this one over Sherwood Christian by the final score of 42-0. Well, coming up, it was a special day for one football fan in Thomasville, and Mitchell County storms into Dawson, dealing with those Green Wave. All those details next on the Blitz. Welcome back. Well, so many aspects of sports are so concrete, so black and white, with results that end in a winner and a loser. But tonight in Thomasville, everyone on scene at Veterans Stadium came out a winner. In the pregame ceremonies, a passion of sports mixed with the compassion for life made for a very special moment for one 6-year-old. This is Michael Stevens leading the Bulldog team onto the field for their game against Berrien High. Michael has autism and suffers through uncontrollable epilepsy. Now, this upcoming Monday, he will travel to Augusta, beginning a process to end those seizures. And a huge football fan had a wish to be a football player for a day, and Bulldogs head coach Richie Marsh let him live that dream. Congratulations to all involved in that one for a job well done. Look at him leading the team onto the field. We're going to get going with a little bit of football just after that, and maybe Thomasville feeling a little bit of motivation after that strong start by Michael. Now, starting in the first quarter, it's a scoreless game. This is Sean Witt to Blake Thompson, and he's going to get a completion there for a first down pass. And then Taylor Griner getting a little bit more yardage there for Berrien. And then on a fourth down and goal, they pass to Thompson, going to end up being incomplete here, as you see. And Berrien sees a lot of that throughout the day. Thomasville feeling good after this one, and they should. They win this one by the final score of 35-7. Well, in single A, Mitchell County and Terrell County are both 1-1 in the region, but consistency seems to be the key for both teams as they get deeper into this season. No one really knows what you're going to see from these guys, but you saw something good tonight. This is Terrell County forcing the fumble. Jameer Denard recovers it for the Green Wave. They're jazzed up about that one. So now it's time to drive. Terrell County on the Mitchell County 12-yard line. Check out the second effort here by DeMarquise Carter. Nice play to get into the end zone. They gave up on the play, but not so fast. They get in for the score 8-0 at this point. Now Mitchell County's turn to respond here. Jaquan Williams gets the handoff, and he's going to get just enough for the first down here. And then later on that same drive, the Mitchell County QB connects with Chester. Nice play here, a little bit from the corner. Nice grab to get this game to 8-6, and then they're going to go for the two-point conversion. Why not copycat to get this game tied up? And they get that one with ease, making it 8-8 at this point. But really, the game had only begun at this point. Final score: Mitchell County wins a big one in Dawson. Final score: 48-14. It's time for our Vintage Vinyl Siding Roofing Plays of the Week, and we're starting in play one from Berks County quarterback Malcolm Parrish. We could probably make a yearbook, make a scrapbook of all the great plays he makes throughout the game or throughout this, but he gets a nice completion there to Ada Jenkins. And then you just saw this play. You got to love the hustle. You love the second effort here by DeMarquise Carter getting into the end zone for the Terrell County score. Unfortunately, they could not win that game, although Brooks did win. Final score there against Fitzgerald, 27-24. Now, if you want to vote for one of those favorite plays, you got to get connected to mysouthwestga.com/theblitz. And when we return, Terrell Academy has an upset on the mind against Valwood, and the top games for Week 9 come into focus. We'll talk about it all next on the Blitz. And we're going back to the GISA football scene. Terrell Academy hosting state title contender, the Valwood Valiants tonight. And the Valiants looking all and much as a state title contender in this one. Terrell Academy looking to take a stand on defense after they're down 28-0 in the second. Blake Grimsley with the big hit, causing an incomplete pass. That was one of the bright spots for Terrell Academy. The special teams doing everything they can here to help the team. A nice punt return by Todd Beaver down the right sideline to get to about the 27-yard line for those Eagles. And Terrell Academy keeping it going on the very next play with this first down run by Gray Rowe. Now they're trying to get him cheered, trying to get him going after still down 28-0. A little bit later, Gabe Freeman for Terrell Academy fumbles this, and Valwood's Alden Bynum ends up recovering this one for Valwood, and they just continue to roll. Terrell Academy scores late, but not enough in the end, so the Terrell Academy Eagles fall to 5-3 with the final score 43-7. And we're going back to Monroe and Americus-Sumter. Yeah, we didn't get to show you the highlights a little bit earlier on, but why not show them now? Because you got to show a good game when you got it. Bryce Benton here back to pass on a 3rd and long with Monroe leading 7-0. Looks like they can make a drive here. Jonathan Thomas does a little juke, stutter step. Good territory there, gets a first down for Americus. But on the next play, bad handoff exchange, doesn't look all that good. Monroe ends up recovering to halt the Americus-Sumter Panthers drive. Monroe can't do anything on that possession, but they do something here. Check out Jawoski Randall. He's going to start from the 30-yard line, and he's just gone. Coaches can't believe it. Yeah, move out to the sideline and see that one, but Randall scores from 70 yards out to give Monroe a 14-0 lead in the second quarter. So the Panthers really just struggling overall to move the ball in this first quarter or first half. They scored one touchdown in the half, going down 21-7, and they end up losing. Monroe wins this one in a big Quad A Region 1 showdown. Final score 27-13. Well, wrapping up the action from Week 8, let's go ahead and look ahead to what's coming up next week. The playoff conversation, it's going to be here before you know it. And here are the options for the Blitz Game of the Week. For next week, the Lee County Trojans have their chance to shake up the 5A Region 1 race, facing the Yellow Jackets of Thomas County Central, while Terrell County will face Miller